The FBI is on high alert for possible threats against Jewish communities gathering to celebrate the first night of Passover. This comes as tensions are rising at Columbia University in New York. Police have arrested more than 100 people in recent days during ongoing protests over the Israel-Hamas war. Many Jewish students say they no longer feel safe on campus. The atmosphere is so charged that Columbia officials announced that students can attend classes and even possibly take exams virtually starting today. And while there are no current credible threats to local synagogues, security remains an important issue heading into the Passover holiday. Action News reporter Charles Watson is live along the Ben Franklin Parkway with more on the uptick in anti-Semitism since the war began. Good morning, Charles.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Matt. As you mentioned, there are no known threats to local synagogues in our area. But with that being said, there is a current uptick in anti-Semitic behavior around the country. So the FBI is reiterating its commitment to making sure Jewish people can observe Passover peacefully. We've spoken to several organizations over the week who tell Action News that it has been a rough go for people of Jewish faith since the start of the Israel-Hamas war last October. The Anti-Defamation League saying it's seen an uptick in anti-Semitic attacks. In fact, they've about doubled since 2022, according to the ADL's annual audit of anti-Semitic incidents. When you take a look at our area, the audit shows a rise in anti-Semitism that includes assault, harassment, and vandalism. Pennsylvania has seen acts like these quadruple during that time period. In New Jersey, incidents have nearly doubled, with the Garden State now ranking #1 in terms of incidents per capita. Higher institutes of learning across the country, including Penn and Drexel, have also seen an alarming rise. According to the ADL, anti-Semitic incidents have more than doubled on college campuses since 2022.
When we look at the proliferation of hate in social media and in online spaces, when we look at just the general anxiety that's going on in society these days, people look for minority groups to blame. And so unfortunately, that has targeted the Jewish community.
Yeah, and the Jewish Federation of Greater Philadelphia says it's had to increase security after a rash of incidents, including a bomb threat against chapters in Philadelphia, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, and Lehigh Valley earlier this month. Those threats were determined to be a hoax, but they come at a time when FBI Director Chris Wray warns people to be vigilant as foreign terrorists call for attacks against Jewish communities here in the U.S.
We've increased the numbers of people at institutions, armed guards, security cameras. We've increased the number of deputies that we work with.
Yeah, and FBI Director Wray says the Bureau will be monitoring large gatherings as well as high-profile events and symbolic and religious places for acts of violence during Passover, which will be observed through April 30th. We're live on the Parkway. Charles Watson, Channel 6, Action News, Matt and Tam.
All right, thank you for that, Charles.